I guess we'll start with given the injury updates. First one, Cozy, I think he's ready yet, and then obviously we also have Warren on Sunday.
Warren is out week to week, upper body. Kozak is still out. Chance to play this weekend if everything keeps progressing the right way.
How do you guys feel about getting this one after a pretty good?
Yeah, I mean it's just next game up, right? So this time of the year, the most important game you play is the game in front of you. And so tonight it's Wednesday at Syracuse. So, we know them, they know us. There's no secrets. They got a really good team. They got a really good lineup right now, and it's going to be a great challenge.
You guys have found a lot of success on the road this season. What does that say about the character team moments and tough moments and pull out?
Yeah, we've been very resilient as a group. We found ways to win some scrappy, hard-fought road games. It's a close group. They've been through a lot together. This group in particular, but also like some of the guys that have stayed over for the last couple of years. The core guys that have been through a lot together and been through ups and downs. And when you go through as much as Mersch and Prow and Yapst and Warren and Murray and Byro and, those guys have been through together, you just gain a lot of belief in each other and a lot of trust for each other.
How big are those leaders, especially with Murray? He's been heating up with Murray, especially this time of year. How important is this?
It's critical. I mean, the prospects get a lot of attention from the media, as they should. But part of the reason the prospects have been allowed to flourish over the last couple of years is because of Mersch and Prow and Murray and Byro and guys like that, and Malone and Pilot and before them. And they just set such a great tone. And we've been very careful about who we've selected to put in our room because we want the right mentors for our young players. They fit my personality as a coach. There's a real steadiness to our four captains. They don't panic. They approach every day the same way. They're all hard workers. They all dig in when things get tough. They don't get over emotional. They don't panic with how tight the standings are. And so that steadiness is something that I really value and that is really important to our group.
In the case of Murray, too, we talked about this earlier, he's playing on 250 games. To be the 36th forward to do that, for a team that's been around for 68 years, is not an easy feat. How has he changed from that first week of being a Rochester American to where he is now as one of the leaders?
Well, I think, I didn't have him the first year, but I've coached against him when I was at the national program when he was in the USHL. He was a skilled forward that was 6'5", and he's turned himself into a power forward with skill. And that sounds similar, but it's not. It's been a big transformation. It's been a chipping away process every year. And the more he's become a power forward, the more his offense has been able to shine through, but also the more he's helped us win, and the more his presence on our team has grown into where now he's a leader.
Couple more lineup questions for back to that. Earlier in the week, Denzel and Fiddler Schultz called up. Will either or both be playing?
Fiddler Schultz is in tonight.
Have you had a chance either to keep an eye on him or talk to Nick Lugo and Jacksonville to see how his years progress?
Yeah, I talked to Nick. I don't get the chance to watch their games just because we're too busy here with ours. But I talked to Nick Luco, probably once every week, if not every second week. Update, how's everybody doing? How the guys playing? Who's working hard? Is there any issues we need to address? Nick does a fantastic job. He and I have a very good relationship. They're having a really good season as a team. So, we get weekly or bi-weekly updates when I speak with Nick. Yep.
When you get a player brought up from the UCHL, like the results in tonight's case, what do you look for?
Depends on the player.
In his case, what are you looking for?
Well, Fids is a very versatile player. He can play center, he can play wing. He's strong enough to be a checker and an energy forward, smart enough to make plays with skill guys. He has almost a point a game down there as a rookie, as a young rookie in the East Coast League. That's not easy to do. He's worked hard. Like, we challenged him to work on his speed and try to attack, making himself a little bit faster player, a little bit more explosive player. He looks like he's done those things. He's a really hard worker. He's a great teammate. He puts a ton of time into his craft. So, that's what we're looking for him tonight is to, be a fast, physical, forechecking type forward that gets us into the offensive zone.
Do you have your starter for this?
Devin Levi will start tonight.
And we get asked about him a lot, but he shows up again on Sunday, especially the I think looking at his numbers, he's got the third best save percentage among qualified rookie goaltenders in this league. How good has he been?
I think he's been really good. It's just really important for him to get the volume of games he's getting. This is a great process for him to be part of. It's a great challenge to be a number one goalie in pro hockey in a playoff race and have to have the volume of games and the pressure of the games coming at you. So I think he's been really, really good. There's been games he's been excellent. There's been games he's just been solid, depending on what's asked based on how we play that night. But what he's done a really good job of is giving us a chance to win almost every night out, if not every night. And that's the consistency you're looking for from your goaltenders. We know he has the talent to have the game he had in Toronto, where he has this massive game and he kind of steals a win. But a lot of goalies have that talent to steal one game. What you're really looking for from your goalies is, do they give you a chance to win every night? Not great one night and then poor the next. And that's been the best thing of his play with us, is that pretty much every night out, whether he's been excellent or just pretty good, he's given us a good chance to win that game.
Don, you have anything?
Status report on Prow, Weisbach, and Kisakov.
Kisakov's out with illness, and he's been in one pretty good with that, so he's probably out for a decent amount of time. Prow is day to day, but he's out tonight. Weisbach is out, and I would say that's probably, maybe on the weekend, but more likely next week for Weisbach.
All right, thank you, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.